Hey guys, Arm&Gun here. Want to talk really quickly about the Sig rifles and pistols in my collection. Right now, this is what I got. I got these four: the two 1911's, the MPX, and of course the Sig Rattler. So I just want to, I'll do a separate video on each firearm independently. I'll probably do the pistols together, but they're essentially the same thing, just with a different finish. But honestly, I just want to take a quick second to talk about Sig and how much I enjoy their innovation. Like bringing the MPX, that was definitely one of the most revolutionary pistol caliber carbines or submachine guns, whatever you want to call it, that came to the market in recent history. I would say the Brugger and Tomet APC-9 and GHM-9, especially the APC-9, that's definitely driving innovation forward again, and an awesome quality firearm, and one that I'm quite excited to get my hands on. But Sig, like rotating closed bolts design for just awesome, and the way that they originally came with the MCX with the collapsed, or the condensed bolt carrier system that doesn't require a buffer tube. Like, that's super innovative, and they've really started to refine that system now. And things like the Rattler, like, honestly guys, I think this is one of the most cool and this is one of the sweetest guns I think you can own nowadays. Just how small it is, and the fact that you get, 115 grain projectile traveling at like 1900 feet per second out of a 5.5-inch barrel. This thing doesn't even need a buffer tube, so you can, with this PDW stock, it's already longer than it needs to be. The PDW stock is cool, but they started sending them with these SBR folders as well, and these are awesome, and honestly, they're pretty comfortable as well. And when you put this on the Rattler, like, it basically chops it down right to here. Such a small package, and even next to the MPX, which is by no means a large gun, it's still just, it's a baby, and it's, I don't know, I just found this one of the most innovative guns of recent times, and I definitely love it. So I'm excited to have that in my collection. It's one of the, one of the most fun guns I think that I have right now. And so yeah, I kind of wanted to sing Sig's praises here a little bit, just due to the innovation that they drive in the market here. So they're not, like, I wouldn't say that they're quite on par with their fit and finish yet as, say, Knight's Armament Co. or Heckler & Koch, but I mean, that's a very different price point than what Sig is doing. Sig is definitely a more expensive firearm, and they're giving you a ton of value for your money. They're giving you a great package, but it is still a production gun. Like, I don't think that these are necessarily upper and lowers are necessarily mated during production. They could be, actually, I'm sure, just kind of assuming that. I probably shouldn't say that, but like, it's still a production company, a company that's definitely getting the numbers of guns out there. So you don't expect boutique quality, is what I'm saying, or boutique fit and finish. Still though, yeah, for the money, for the money that you're paying, I think you're getting a ton of value. So that's mainly the point I'm trying to drive here. And again, just to say it for a third or fourth time here, the innovative factor. I really have to, compliment them on the fact that, guns haven't changed a lot in the last 60, 70 years since the advent of smokeless powder. I mean, since the turn of the century, really. And I for a long time, it was kind of just, everyone was trying to just, spit the same thing out with a different kind of, package. And these guys we're actually seeing some new, some new technology coming to the market, which is exciting. So anyways, really quickly here, the 1911's, again, for the value for the money that you're getting, I think these things are just awesome. This is their WeThePeople distressed slide custom grips. I don't know. I saw when this thing came out last year or year and a half ago. I just thought they were gorgeous, and I tracked one down pretty quick out of the States, actually. Got it imported through Arm&Guns. Just a gorgeous handgun. Of course, there's the Spartan version, the Molin Lava model. They had it going for a couple years before that, and with the gold inlay and the custom grips again. And this one's got the flared mag wall as well, so you can use the mag extensions. Honestly, these things are great. This is like my go-to 1911 right now. I shoot it a decent amount, and it's got awesome quality. The night sights, this one doesn't have the ambi safety like this one, but still I shoot right anyway, so it doesn't really affect me much. Honestly, just a fantastic 1911 for the money. Again, that's where I think Sig really excels, beyond just innovation, they give you great value for your dollar. The MPX, this guy's got the new SBR side folding and telescopic stock, which I quite enjoy. This thing, I have to just say, is unbelievably smooth. What a smooth action. And I've only put maybe 30 rounds through this thing so far. This guy in here is just a blast deflector that I clipped onto a A2. It's by Griffin Armament. These are I think they're older style flip-up sights, a little bulkier, a little chunky. This is obviously their Gen 2 gun. Their Gen 3 now has the aftermarket competition trigger from factory. It has an M-lock handguard, and I think it has something else too, but I'm kind of blanking on that. Anyway, I might be upgrading this one to the Gen 3 soon. Put a Strike Industries grip on there. I quite like these. Quite nice. Barricade stop on the front. You grip it a couple different ways in the back. So, but the biggest thing I would say is this Radian charging handle. Makes a huge difference. I don't like how I like charging handles with a bit more meat on them to get to really rack the action, and the factory one leaves something to be desired, whereas this one is really get a good hold on it. So I just tossed a CMC trigger in here. That might not be advisable. They do recommend that you use, triggers that were specifically designed for this action, because it's, the velocity of the carrier puts a lot of stress on the trigger hammer. This being 9mm, I wasn't as concerned, so I just threw it in there. And again, I've hardly put any rounds through it anyways, so I don't think I'm gonna upgrade to the Gen 3, so I'm not, again, too worried about it. But that is an aftermarket CMC trigger. And lastly here, the Rattler. So again, just what a cool package. Again, mine came as an SBR, so it came with this stock from the factory. I had this telescopic stock kicking around, so I just wanted to, you don't see many pictures of this thing with the telescopic stock on it, so I kind of wanted to do that just to see what it was like. I also got some HK diopters sights on her just to kind of give it the full PDW look. It came with these new lower profile Sig sights, which I actually quite like, and I will put back on there. I'll put this stock likely back on as well, just because I like how absolutely compact this package is when it's all done up. But yeah, just wanted to really quickly express my appreciation for this platform and for what Sig does. And I think I got a Geisley trigger that I'll toss in this thing, and I also absolutely need to run, or want to run. It's not a need, it's a want. I think I want to try the Geisley supercharging handle on this one. Just I could do the Radian as well, but I've already got the Radian here. I thought I'd try something a bit different. And the Geisley's a little more aggressive looking, a little more modern looking, so might just give that a go. And yeah, with the PDW stock especially, you don't have a lot of meat to grab there. These definitely bring the gun out width-wise. So anyways, that's it for today. My little talk about Sig. Again, they don't pay me to say anything. I'm just saying this for my own appreciation for it, and I'm a bit of a shout out. But I guess really quickly here, I like to do a caliber comparison to kind of give people an idea of what these things shoot. MPX shoots at 9mm Parabellum. You can also get them in other chain rings too. I think there's a 40 and a 357 Sig. The 1911's, of course, shoot the traditional 45 ACP. And then the 300 Blackout out of the Rattler. This is a supersonic round. You can get subsonics too. But that's your show for today. Thanks, guys. See you next time.